are a lot of people who are saying that what actually matters most right now is not the January 6th insurrection. It is the economy. In an interview with the Associated Press, President Biden addressed the issue, saying that Americans are really, really down amid record inflation and the fallout from the pandemic. He also said a recession is not inevitable. The president said arguments that he's to blame for inflation are, quote, bizarre. Instead, he's blaming the economic fallout from the pandemic. DBL Nation, always want to hear from you. What do you think? Is the president to blame, in your opinion, for the current state of our economy? Yes, no, partially? Go to dblvote.com to weigh in. Erica, what are you thinking? And you were shaking your head earlier. I'm just curious what's on your mind.
Well, I think if it came down to if there was one person to blame, I do not believe there's one person to blame. However, Biden is our president and he is our leader, and we're expecting him to lead and at least alleviate some of the hardship that a lot of Americans are going through. What made me uncomfortable about his statement was the idea of him stating that we shouldn't feel like a recession is inevitable. And I think people are so quick to hold on to hope and like grab onto something to be like, oh, it's going to be okay. Everything's just going to bounce back. And I don't think that's what the message should be right now. The message should be is we are in a very dire situation. A lot of people, and this is a very sticky subject to broach, but I'm just going to say it. A lot of people have been very vocal about the amount of money that we've been sending overseas to all sorts of causes, but particularly $1 billion to Ukraine, who absolutely need the help. But when American citizens aren't able to get in their car and put gas in their car, or they're not able to pay the prices at grocery stores because the rates are so high, or look at all of the things that have been completely off shelves. I mean, we started with baby formula, tampons.
Tampons are gone. Everything's good.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like, it's just been, the cycle or the chain has been so diminished, and people are suffering right now. So the idea of like, don't get too worried, it's too late for that.
I don't know if people have a choice to get worried, because you don't get worried when you understand things. I don't understand the economy. I don't understand the stock market. I'll tell you, when I was out on the stock market, when they said that if Elon Musk mentioned one of his coins on Saturday Night Live, I was like, the comic in me is like, oh, this is all nonsense. I was like, this is all made up at that point. It's all made up at that point. So if I, as a regular citizen, and the viewers, we're just like, well, what is this? Then it's that's all we have, Erica, because I can't explain it.
So who's responsible in your eyes?
It doesn't matter if you think it or not. It's Biden. Right now, it has to be Biden. The buck stops with the president. If you can't buy bread,
not the 20-year war we were in before.
To them, the voters, the constituents, it doesn't matter. And
but
Biden
maybe
knows that.
Somebody should remind us as a country we've made decisions.
Agree, but people live in the now. They are very short attention span. Let me tell you what Biden did say. He did sign legislation to make shipping goods cheaper. The Ocean Shipping Reform Act. This was yesterday. It passed unanimously in the Senate in March. It will help lower retailer costs, and it will empower Federal Maritime Commission to investigate late fees. They will bring down prices to give American families a bit more breathing room. But I will say, this is the other side. Some people are saying Biden shut off the Keystone XL pipeline day one. Truckers aren't going to be able to afford diesel, or gas prices are astronomical. What are you going to do about it? We know that it's about the war. So there's two sides. He's trying, but when you can't buy bread, you go to the president.
Wow. All right, well, the final vote, let's see what our viewers believe. They say, is President Biden to blame for the state of the economy? 38% of you say yes, 56% say no, and 6% say partially.
Wow,
that's very telling.
I like that.
Yeah, partially.
I know.